Hello, Sergeant Garcia with the Harris County Sheriff's Office, Child Abuse Unit. Present with me is Investigator Ronnie Jones. He's going to be the lead investigator in this case. Today at approximately 9 a.m., the Harris County Sheriff's Office Patrol District 4 was dispatched to a welfare check. Upon arrival, units met with two witnesses who discovered a baby wrapped in a towel. The witnesses collected the baby, contacted 911. The child was ascertained by EMS, transported to Methodist Hospital in Katy. Currently, right now, the child is in stable condition. Right now, we have an unknown male who dropped the child off at the location right here, located at the 5400 block of Casa Martin Drive. So right now, we don't have any leads at this time. That's all the information we have currently, but we're still looking into possible video footage regarding an alleged suspect.
Was the baby in something or just wrapped in the blanket?
The baby was unclothed, wrapped in a towel.
Would it appear to be a brand new baby, a brand newborn?
The baby was a newborn. Still had, fresh placenta on the baby, so it was freshly born this morning.
What charges could someone face for abandoning a baby?
Abandonment and endangerment of a child.
So how far was the baby, like in the street, in the grassy area?
Right behind here, there's a little bridge that crosses over from the end of this cul-de-sac into a trail that's for the neighborhood for walking. And the child was located on the bridge, wrapped in a towel.
I mean, what's the chances, I guess, would you call it, I don't know if blessing's the word, but just that someone came and saw the baby before the sun got as hot as it
The two witnesses that were thankfully walking on the trail with their child and their dogs were a blessing. They were able to, notice right away a male walking away from, a white towel. They discovered the child and, immediately, rendered, and contacted 911. So the child wasn't out in these elements, which is very hot right now, for a very long time.
What do you say to parents who might be facing a hardship and don't know what to do?
In situations like this, if you end up having a child and you're not prepared, you're embarrassed, or you're unaware, or anything like that, this Child Moses Law, you can always, go to a fire station, go to a hospital, release and render the child to, professional services to where the child can, be in a better element than out here in this heat.
I guess can you just kind of talk about the human aspect of it, having something like this happen in this type of neighborhood?
Well, of course, this is not normal, but again, we don't know the elements behind it. This doesn't happen all the time. A lot of people do go to hospitals and fire stations. We don't hear about that because they are, releasing the child to professional services for, the health, well-being of the child.
Here has to be kudos to this couple because people could easily ignore it or not want to be a part of it. What do you say to folks who are brave enough to say, we got to do something about this?
Oh, absolutely. I spoke to the couple, that discovered the child. Right now, mom is in a state where, she's, very emotional, because she has a child of her own. I praise her and I said, you're at the right place at the right time. For anybody else that encounters this, do not hesitate to call 911. We are here for, to provide, any services for incidents like this.
Any chance you all will be releasing any suspect description or images?
Right now, everything's preliminary. We're still reviewing video footage. So once we get that, there's a possibility we'll release some information.
Will y'all be out here much longer, do you think?
We're still canvassing the area. We're trying to talk to neighbors, anybody with camera footage or anything that they may have seen or heard or possibly, know who this individual is.
Will you say if this person came from that way or from this side of the street?
So right now it's kind of preliminary because we're still looking at video footage that's in the area, so we don't know exactly where the individual came from. We just know behind us in the walking trail is where we found the child. You have any other questions or anything for myself or Investigator Jones? All right.
Do you know, is the baby going to be with Child Protective Services for now?
At this time, the child is going to be ascertained for any medical issues or anything like that, testing, and then once the child is passed and cleared with a doctor, of course CPS will step in and then provide some kind of housing or foster care for the child.
Are you encouraging people who might have known someone who might have recently been pregnant and is no longer to come forward? Would that be safe to say?
Absolutely. Yeah. If anybody comes to these incidents like this, feel free to, to contact the hospital, contact, the fire station, anything like that. We're here to help.
Yeah.
Any further questions?
Can you just spell your name for us and your role?
I'm Sergeant Juan Garcia, JUAN GARCIA. I'm a sergeant with the Child Abuse Unit, Harris County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah. I'm Investigator Jones with the Harris County Sheriff's Office Child Abuse Unit. Ronnie, RONNIE, Jones, JONES. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.